Filthy vermin. Stay focused. Watch your backs and be careful. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go!
Why are these tomatoes orange? Tomatoes.
On your side!
They look weird. They look weird.
Twice! Supposed to be impressed! Have made children. Have you seen Valis Odile recently? Blessings of Anu upon me. Rallis and Antus need... Francois Motier hasn't left his house in days. Hasn't come down to the tavern, refuses to have visitors. I think the man's gone batty. Foul. Hey. What do you want? You too.
love of Azura, can't a man have a bit of privacy?
I swear I didn't know. Oh. I swear I didn't know that was your pig. Eh? Oh.
Guards! Guards, I'm being robbed! By the gods, this...
Good morning. It's my pleasure. Been to Fire and Steel recently? Rashida has some nice new swords in there. Farewell. Welcome. Goodbye.
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
You've... Wait! I know you. You're the one. The day the Emperor was killed. Come on. You've got to help me. Let old Valen out of this cell. You've got your freedom. Now give me mine. What do you say, huh? Come on, friend. The Night Mother... No! God! You dare... Do your work!
Why is this guy's cell so dark? Why is this guy's cell so dark? Oh, Lord. Oh, I had the best cell. Oh, I had the best cell.
This ends here! Yeah! Should have paid the fine! Die! Stop right there! Okay.
I have a special contract that needs fulfillment. In truth,
I don't wish to offer it to any other family member. I've come to rely on your abilities. The Count of Skingrad is... We're usually called upon to take a life, but not this time. This contract requires us to stage the assassination of a marked man. Are you ready? You must go to the city of Coral and break into the house of Francois Mortieri. Inside you will find Mortieri waiting for you. Do not kill him. You see, Francois Mortieri is a marked man. He owes a considerable sum to the wrong kind of people, so they have sent an enforcer to kill him. Here, you will use this specially poisoned knife to stage Mortieri's death in the enforcer's presence. Mortieri himself will provide more details. This is an unusual contract. Mortieri had to make a special arrangement with us before it was approved. I trust in your professionalism. The knife I gave you has been coated with a rare poison called Langowine. You need only cut Mortieri once. The blade has been coated with a rare poison called Langowine. You should also know that there's only enough Langowine on the blade for this one contract. The Dark Brotherhood is not in the business of staging death, no matter how much gold is offered. Sithis demands blood, and blood must be paid. In order to accept the contract, we demanded a life. Mortieri offered his mother, and we accepted. Lucien has already taken care of that detail. Spill some blood for me, dear brother.
Hello. Good evening. Go ahead.
I am Andal Indaris, Count Cheydinhal. There is no more generous or just ruler in Cyrodiil, if I say so myself. When we are... So, I'll take that, and it's a matter of we'll see. Thank you. How Yes! In fact, I do have a home for sale. It's a fairly typical Cheydinhal home. It's in decent shape, although largely unfurnished. Yeah, it's a fair... Oh, sorry. Just look around. Is not Cheydinhal the model of civic rule? No, don't bow. I am just a humble servant of the people. Reynold Germain? No, don't... The Elder Council and the bureaucracy have managed the Empire's affairs for decades. The Emperor rules, but the Council handles all the details. Be seeing you.
How are you?
Yes? Good day.
Greetings. What? How do you do?
Only have a bed and a table. Only have a bed and a table. $15,000. $15,000. What?
I offer the finest goods and the lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? I appreciate. I hope I can help. Only quality goods for... That seems a fair price. That seems a fair price. I appreciate...
Ganredhel. Let's get to training.
Hi.
Hello. You seem far... There are some quality books at Machnaz. Just don't catch him when he's in a bad mood. Oh, please, don't even get me started. That mad... or in jail anyway. I'm sure he's lining his pockets with the gold of the good citizens of Cheydinhal. Take my good friend Aldous Othran, for example. In the last month, he's been fined 6 times. 6! All for being drunk and disorderly.
That sounds normal.
Have you ever gone
Sounds
past a...
normal.
Well, the Count? He could care less about our plight. As long as the roast suckling pig is delivered to his feast table, he's as happy as can be. Well, there's one man who seems to care. Garrus Dorelian, the second in command of the guard. I hear he isn't happy with Ulrich. I don't know what you can do for us in this situation. I mean, Ulrich is a captain after all. Perhaps you could speak to Garrus. You can find him roaming the county hall of the castle most of the time. Poor fellow. You may be able to find him roaming the streets of Cheydinhal, probably drunk. Only a month ago he lost his wife. They were traveling the road from the Imperial City when a bandit raiding party struck. He barely escaped alive. Ever since... I don't know where the Count found him, but I sure wish he'd send him back. He's a menace to this town. Garrus may be our only hope.
Stand clear. Hi.
Good afternoon.
Oh, hello. What do you want? Dervera Ramalin is sure proud of the Newlands Lodge. I think she's especially happy that the Red Queen drinks there. I can't say I'm prepared to speak to you about that. No telling who will end up finding out. Go ahead. How? Well, isn't that sweet of you? It appears you've spoken to Lavanna. I know she sounds a bit like a raving madwoman, but she isn't far from the truth. Ulrich is definitely up to something. Every day, we take in exorbitant fines from the people. Where most of the money goes, I have a good idea. Ulrich keeps his quarters locked, but I've glimpsed inside. The things he has in there could never be purchased on a captain's salary. At first, I thought maybe he was from wealthy stock, but many of the goods have been delivered recently. I'd love to bring him to task in front of Count Indaris, but I dare not without a solid witness that will speak against him. Honestly, she's never done anything to be fined or get in trouble. Yet. The person I'd love to bring in as a witness is Aldous Arthur. That is, if we could sober him up for 5 minutes. I haven't approached him myself, as Ulrich has eyes everywhere. However, he doesn't know you well enough yet to suspect anything. If you want to help, you need to get Aldous to agree to become a witness. Nothing else can be done. Aldous is living on the street now that his house has been seized. I begged Ulrich to give him more time, but he wouldn't. He won't be hard to find. Just follow the smell of stale mead. Beware of Ulrich. If you... You must locate Aldous. He's a danger to himself.
What do you... Good day.
I'm Eulaine Lervu. You worship the 9 divines, perhaps? Now, poor Tevala. I hear she's turning Cheydinhal inside out looking for her husband Ryth. I hope nothing bad has happened to him. The Azura Coven and the Gerals north of Cheydinhal. Nice folks. Nothing like the blood-drinking Daedra worshippers everyone raves about. A waste of time, of course, worshipping gods in the first place. Ryth Lythandis is one of the greatest painters in all Cyrodiil. Sadly, he's gone missing. His wife, Tevala, is beside herself with grief. Take care.
Greetings to you.
Good to see you.
What's going on with you?
I've heard that Nord warriors have traveled from Skyrim with Orc mercenaries to assault the Redoran of Morrowind.
I'm not surprised. Who are you? Ha! That stupid Swit? Throw me out of my home, will he? I'll show him a thing or two about messing with an Othran. All I did was fall down, sure. Maybe even vomited on the floor of the tavern. Charge me 6 times, Ulrich? Charge me, you fetcher! Well, I'm not standing for this anymore. You come with me and I'll show you what the Othrens can do when their backs are to the wall.
Greetings to you.
Stand clear.
This is my house. Get out of the way. Move, I say.
Sir, this property has been seized by his lordship, the Count of Cheydinhal. Leave immediately.
I said move, or by my ancestors, I'll put you on the ground with a split lip.
Sir, I must warn you that threatening a city guardsman is an offense punishable
Hell.
by a fine of no less than 50 gold. Pay, or be jailed.
You swit. How dare you? Ulrich be damned. He can take his fine and stuff it up his backside.
You've been warned. You're now under arrest. Please, come with me.
I'll go nowhere with you, fetcher. Nowhere.
Stand clear. Move along. You saw what happened. I had no choice. Aldous attacked first, and I had to defend myself. If you don't like it, take it up with Ulrich. I hope Otessa is taking care of herself. She's a gifted healer. Move along, please.
What's wrong? Oh no, they killed him. I can't believe this. Ever since his wife passed at the hands of the bandits, his life has been miserable. I'd grown to become fond of him. I wanted to take him into my house, but I was afraid. And now look what's become of him.
There are no more.
Go tell Ulrich that I have some information that incriminates him. Tell him to come alone, or he won't get it. Then lead him here, and I'll do the rest. I'll make the necessary arrangements for his burial. He'll be buried next to his poor wife. Ulrich will not buy his way out of this one. He'll pay, I promise you.
Stand clear.
I can eat for the day with a single coin. He's a fairy tale.
Everyone's saying there's trouble in Kvatch. The whole town destroyed.
He's a... Blessings of Julianus upon ye.
Good to see you. How goes it?
What do you want? Everyone's saying there's trouble at Kvatch. The whole town to... Have a good day now.
Any time now. We must put an end. Aldos will be mourned. I won't sit by and watch the innocent being driven to the brink like that. Something must be done, but without bloodshed. You must locate Aldos. He's a danger to himself. We must put an end. Levana has always been quick-tempered. You must reconsider her plan. It can only lead to prison for her and for you. I swear that Ulrich will pay for this. We must handle this carefully and prove to the Count that he needs to be arrested. Ulrich has been the evidence. Aldos's death is indeed a tragedy. We'll do what we can for his soul.
Hurry up before I change my mind.
I don't like... So, you say Levana wishes to see me? So, Levana, I hear you have something I'd want to see.
Ulrich, how dare you walk in here like you don't know what's going on?
Of course I know what's going on. What intrigues me is that you had the nerve to threaten me. I'm just curious to see what you've come up with.
Just because you run the law in this town doesn't put you above it. You're going to pay for what happened to Aldous.
Aldous was a drunkard and a fool. He decided to draw a blade and attack a guard, so he paid the price.
You bastard. How many more people are going to pay the price? How many more have to die just so you can earn...
I'm not going to stand here and debate this all night. You give me that evidence and I'll consider not having you executed.
As you wish, Ulrich. Come, my lovelies, your feast has arrived! That's all I'll be needing you for. Stay and watch. But don't
Stand clear.
No one seems pleased that so many folks drink at the new one's lodge. He takes great pride in it.
Greetings to you. We must put an end. I'm very disappointed in you. The proper way to do this would have been my way, but you chose bloodshed. I should have you arrested. However, since you aren't fully at fault, I won't report your involvement to the Count. Lavanna, I'll ensure that her stay in jail is not long. I had no love for Ulrich, so I'll do what I can on her behalf. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must speak to the Count. Please, meet me at the Cheydinhall Bridge Inn in 2 hours. I must speak to the Count. Goodbye.
Have pity, sir.
One more coin, and I can get a pair of shoes. We'll see. See, was that all? Are you looking for him? I think I trust you enough to tell you this secret. To learn more about the Grey Fox, go to the Garden of Dariloth at midnight. Look in the waterfront district of the Imperial City. I can say no more. I've heard the Fighters Guild. Blessings of Anu upon ye.
How are you?
I'm Voronil. I'm guessing you're angry. Well, forget about it. Invitation only. And no invitation for you, stranger. You're not on my list, and that's all I have to say. If you were somebody, I'd know. But I don't, so you aren't. There are some quality books at Maknar's. Just don't catch him when he's in a bad mood. You too.
It's you. Hi.
Have you seen Orange or any laundry recently? They're always together. After speaking to the Count and reviewing your testimony, we decided to reduce. I've been promoted to the post of Captain of the Guard and hope to return respect to the peacekeepers of this town. The Count and I thank you for helping bring Ulrich's hold on Cheydinhal to an end, though we would have preferred as a... Until we meet again.
Do I know you? The Gilded Carafe. A fine store with a terrible name. Ah, yes. Another scoundrel who served time in an imperial jail. The Grey Fox is offering you a chance to join the Thieves Guild. A little tip. People who ask a lot of questions around here tend not to be very popular. You say a beggar told you to seek me out? Good enough for me, then. The beggars are the eyes and ears of the Grey Fox. He is the king of thieves in Cyrodiil. You could think of him as our guildmaster, although he would deny that title. Everyone is here. Let's begin. The Thieves Guild is not a myth. We are followers of the Grey Fox, and I am his doyen. Merely by finding me, you have passed the first test. It's unusual for us to have 3 potential recruits at the same time. Rather than the normal test of skill, I'm going to make this a contest.
That's not fair.
Can I kill the other two
Methridel,
people?
you know the rules.
Can I kill the other
However,
two people?
for Amuse and the newcomer, let me state them clearly. Whoever brings me the diary of Amantius Electus without killing him will be
Can I
invited
kill
into
them?
the guild.
Can I kill them?
Ha! I'll have it before sunrise.
Somewhere in the Imperial City. The beggars will help you locate it for a price. I can sell you lockpicks if you need them. One more thing. You cannot kill each other during this trial. We may be thieves, but we're not murderers. Are you confused? Here you go. Here. I believe I heard a Benaris is in town. You should check. Now get out of here.
Please be generous. I've heard of him.
Oh, you are most generous. He lives in the Temple District on the Far East Side. He's an early riser, usually up by sunrise. Or anything for you.
Don't pay attention to those rumors. There is no such... Nothing much doing with the Fighters Guild, though they got some contracts out Anvil way, didn't they?
Blessings of Akatosh upon you.
What is it, citizen?
Get out of my way. Thief! You stole that...
What is it, citizen?
Put that back, you worthless...
Stop right there! Oh.
Are you confused? Congratulations! You have returned with the diary. You have earned the right to join the Thieves Guild. You now owe your loyalty to our guildmaster, the Grey Fox. He has 3 rules you must follow. First, never steal from another member of the guild. Second, never kill anyone on the job. This is not the Dark Brotherhood. Animals and monsters can be slain if necessary. Third, don't steal from the poor. The peasants and beggars are under the personal protection of the Grey Fox, particularly here on the waterfront. What do you want? Breaking any of the 3 rules means expulsion from the Thieves. Blood price is for each person's... All Thieves Guild members have sworn loyalty to him. If there is such a thing as a guildmaster, he's it. He's been... All Thieves... He's a captain of the Imperial Watch. He is pursuing a personal vendetta against the Thieves Guild and the Grey Fox. 2 years ago, I made a fool out of him when he tried to arrest me. Lex has never forgotten it. You can pay your... It's your The best source of information are the beggars. Their eyes and ears seem to be everywhere. However, be prepared to spend a little coin. They won't tell you anything for free. At least not anything true. Jobs? We're thieves, not masons or scribes. Look, you're on your own as a thief. Go find a likely-looking house, case the joint. When he leaves, however... Well, sometimes the guild gets a special commission. You know, guaranteed pay to acquire certain items for special clients. You should check in with your doyen every once in a while to see if there are any commission jobs available. You need more experience before I can use you on a commission job. When you've... Shadow hide you.
Fuck, did you hear that? Fuck, did you hear that?
Hello. I see you are with the Grey Fox. Bruma is a perfect town for a Nord man of leisure. Bracing mountain air, good food and drink, and lively Nord fellowship. I was at Olav's earlier, and of this Dunmer named Rainiel. You got some hot property? I think that seems a fine transaction. I think an excellent, a good. I think that's a. I think I can move this item. An excellent bargain. I think I can move this. I think I can move this item for you at that. That's a good deal. That's more. A good. I'm glad that... As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already found a vampire among us.
Did he?
Apparently, Braden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures, and Rainiel slew him. Kinda strange, though. I never figured Braden... You got some hot property? A bargain at any price. Shadow hide you.
Get out of here! Brach Callis, alchemist, advanced training. I'm retired from public practice. I only take students in alchemy to support my hobbies. I've heard the Fighters Guild has managed to recruit a few. You too. How can I help you?
I'm really tired. You got some hot property? I think a good price. I think a good price for a good. I think I can. I think. I think I can move this. I think I... I think I... I think... You've made... That seems... I think I can move this item for you. An excellent... I think I can move this. I think I can... I'm glad that's done. I need a nap. Shadow hide you.
Please leave me.
You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene, and no one other than ourselves, our Reynold Draelus, will be allowed access. The culprit in this crime has already been dealt with. It's just a matter of wrapping up the details. I'd tell you more, but frankly, I don't know who you are, so I'm not sure that I can trust you with that sort of information. The culprit in this... We'll see. What a thoughtful... A culprit in this... Go ahead. For me? I suppose there's no harm in telling you what happened. Word is bound to get around Bruma anyway. Turns out that Braden Lyrian is a vampire. Or was. If it wasn't for Reynold Draelus, we may never have uncovered the truth. Let me explain. In the last week or so, we've found 2 bodies stashed in shallow graves outside the city walls. The bodies had puncture wounds on their necks. The bodies were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for handouts. Vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Reynold arrived in town. He said he was a vampire hunter, so we asked for his help. He tracked the vampire to this house. When he entered the place around noon, Braden was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point. Luckily, Braden's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. As far as I know, he was a good man. I never saw this coming. But vampires are masters of deception, so I guess it makes sense. I'm impressed. It only took him a day to track the vampire down. I guess that's why he does it for a living. You hear about Jorunda? He was caught stealing gold, and now he's in jail. Oh, I bet Arnora's beside herself with grief. Arnora and Jorunda were once a happy couple, but that's over now. I hear that he took all their money and stashed it after he committed a robbery. He was going to skip town on Arnora, but... Feel free to question anyone in town. They shouldn't give you too much trouble.
Perhaps. I can't believe this is happening. Please, please, I need your help. My husband was no vampire. It's ridiculous. No one will listen to me. Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly, and to lose him this way makes no sense. Anything you can do to help would be wonderful. This is all happening so fast. I came home only just a few hours ago. I found the door open and my Braden dead. Standing over him was a Dunmer. I screamed and ran out into the street. Some city watch were nearby and heard me, I suppose, as they arrived quickly. I heard the Dunmer identify himself as Rainiel Draelus. He said he was a vampire hunter, and that Braden was his mark. The guards seemed to know about Rainiel, and after a search of the house, the body of some beggar was found stashed in our basement. The guards sent for Carius, who is an investigator for crimes here in Bruma. In minutes, Rainiel convinced Carius that Braden was a vampire.
Well, of course it does. It was obviously planted here. Why would he stash a body in his own house? That's ridiculous. And another thing. The guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Braden out in the daylight. Well, of course that's the case. He works at night and has to sleep during the day. Why does that make him a vampire? It's all that Rainiel character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before. Of course, he says he's never been here.
Look, there isn't much more to say. Please, help me clear my husband's name.
Everyone's saying there's trouble in Kvatch. The whole town destroyed. Oh, I have no idea where he'd be. Just... I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
So, any new revelations in your... investigation? I'm sure Erlene is very upset. She'll be safe, though. Rainiel has confirmed with us that she isn't infected. Her accusations that Rainiel is lying is not surprising. At this point, she's so upset that she'll say anything to deny what really happened. I suppose if I found out a loved one was something as horrid as a vampire, I'd find any excuse not to believe it either. I'll warn you about one thing. I understand you wanting to help Erlene by checking up on Rainiel. We have it on good authority from officials in a neighboring city that Rainiel is what he says he is. So I'm not sure. I am only allowing you to do this investigation, and I use that term very... Keep up the good work, I suppose.
Me children will thank you for your...
I've heard Edla Darkheart was once an assassin. Blessings of Mystara upon ye. Speak. Go take your break.
Another day. Don't be the last to read today's Black Horse Courier.
Ah, our new... If you want luxury, there's nowhere better than the Tiber Septim Hotel. The Grey Fox has asked me to take care of a problem, but I'm putting you on it. Hieronymus Lex actually collected taxes from everyone living here on the waterfront. Your job is to recover those taxes. Are you up for it? The people of the waterfront are very poor. Traditionally, the city has not collected taxes from them, even though by law they could. The money the city would collect would barely cover the cost of collecting. The Grey Fox has always guaranteed protection to the poor of the waterfront. He doesn't want to let this injustice stand. It's a matter of principle. He is a fool of a captain in the Imperial Watch. He's a real law and order type. He has a grudge against the Thieves Guild and the Grey Fox in particular. Lex has made it his personal mission to capture him. The Grey Fox has led our guild for over 300 years now. He has always guaranteed protection to the poor of the waterfront. Good. Find out where he's keeping the taxes and bring them to me. I'll also need the tax records of what each citizen paid so we can return it. Shadow hide you.
Me children.
save game. I don't know what happened to my save game. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh my god, what the fuck? Is that me? Is that me?
To anyone who can hear me, my name is Werner. I come from a settlement to the north. I have information of great value to anyone willing to help me free my people. Please, help us. This message repeats. To anyone who can hear me, my...
Well now, if it isn't the little villain from the vault, we've been looking for you. What? You think you can walk around the wasteland doing the evil that you do, and there isn't going to be someone who takes notice? And now it's time for you to die. Ha ha! No. No, I don't. Aha! There's why.
damn it!
Doctor, we gotta beat her!
You could have at least helped me with those guys. They finally tracked me down. I thought I'd have more time. You've come about the broadcast, right? Risky, I know. Well, look at you, moneybags. Right down to business. Gotta respect that. But before you get